Hello, everyone. This is Chris Koleva from QualityCon, a new boutique conference about quality of life, quality of software, process quality, product quality, quality of service even. We're happening on October the 10th, which is next Tuesday. And today we're introducing our last speaker from the series, Ashok Kumar. Hello, thank you so much for taking the time. It's very late for you. Thank you so much for being with us right now. You have very interesting and important topic about test data. We cannot keep talking about the importance of test data. Why is it so critical?
I mean, test data is kind of the prerequisite to testing. So you cannot do or start testing without going through test data. So and often this is an area which is often overlooked by testers itself. And if they don't get that first step right, they will not get the entire testing right. So it's like the first step they go wrong all the way through. So yeah, so test data is kind of the heart of testing. It's where testing starts.
How or why do we just remember that we don't have enough test data, or the test environments are not enough or not available at the end of the sprint? How do we deal with this?
Okay, test data is not something that is only required during the end of the sprint, or it's not a necessity at the end of the sprint alone. It's an ongoing continuous activity. And to do effective testing, teams need to start looking at test data as a process itself. They need to have a well-defined test data management process. And once they think through that process, then they can build frameworks and tools on top of that process. Now, what typically happens with teams is that they jump right into the tools, which is where they're doing mistakes with test data. So they need to have a process, they need to have a strategy for that process. And once that is there, then they can go and build the tools and frameworks. Because in the testing industry itself, right, there's a big craze about tools and frameworks. I also have a slide on my talk wherein I close the talk with this.
No spoilers, sir. Yeah. I've been so many times in the situation, especially when you work with in tools that are in softwares, platforms that integrate data from various places. You often don't have access. You don't know how to really build test environment with simulated data. So I'm so looking forward to your talk, because I know it will not solve you probably, nobody has the remedy, but I know that the proper approach and the test data strategy is so crucial to really make our life better and easier. So looking forward to it. I have a question for all our speakers. Quality is to software like what?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. I can think of quality as oxygen to software itself. So the lesser you get oxygen, the more is the probability of you being extinct, or you not existing itself.
No.
So and there needs to be a continuous supply of oxygen as well for the person to live, right? So there needs to be continuous quality that is built into the software itself. So that's when you delight the customer.
I could have said it better, but by the way, you're not the first one to answer this, because, and I also have made this analogy myself a couple of years ago. I was thinking, what is the primal, quality needs as human people? It is to breathe. So polluted air is not good for us, just like polluted software is not good for anyone.
True.
Thank you so much for taking the time yet again. Everyone, we're online, live on October the 10th. And we're in a last minute sale this week. So make sure to get your seat, front row. Of course, we are online on our website, qualitycon.tech, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much, Ashok. See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
See you.